If you were wondering what the face of entry-level pedal assist was in the Domane class from Trek, you're looking at it. Let's get on topic.
Perfect.
Hey everybody, it's Thomas, Get Out of Arizona, and you're watching another great episode of Bike Showcase on Toolbox Topic. And I'm joined once again by my co-host Brandon Van Leuven. Brandon, how the hell are you?
Super.
Nice. Trek Bicycle Stores of West Phoenix and Goodyear, Arizona. It's where the cool kids hang out, and me. I'm starting to sober up, guys. That's the problem. And today, just like I alluded to in the intro, we are going to be talking about the new entry-level pedal assist from Trek and the Domane class bike. This is the AL5 Domane Plus, which is awesome because the price point on this is what, $37.99?
Yeah, about that. Yep. I think it's on sale right now for like $3,500 or something.
Okay,
like that.
I'm gonna have a banner what the regular price is so you guys know what the regular price is at least. Very, very affordable pedal assist bike. Now, I don't know a whole lot about it. Brandon's gonna pick up where I falter. And first and foremost, yeah, we're Shimano, 105. That's what I thought. That's one thing that I wanted to make sure. So yeah, you guys know, pedal assist, and I don't care again. Pivot, Specialized, Cannondale, heck, even REI Co-op has pedal assist bikes these days, okay? They're here to stay, and they provide an invaluable benefit to those who still want to ride, but maybe they have some physical limitations now. They can't get on their analog bike. God bless them. Now they have the option to still get out there, ride the same amount of mileage they used to ride, keep up with their friends that they used to ride with and everything like that. I hate it when people sit there and try to throw shade on these bikes. Now there's joking around. We call them cheater bikes and stuff like that. I get it. But these are such a great assistance to our cyclists in the community who, you know, maybe through accident or illness or something like that.
Just getting older.
Yeah, this keeps them out there and active, my friends.
I'm gonna need one pretty
I absolutely
soon.
love them. I absolutely love these bikes. I can't say enough good things about them. Now, what separates a pedal assist from an e-bike is this has no throttle. You have to be putting the pedals to get any type of assistance on it.
They're all e-bikes, they're just different classes.
Different classes, yeah. And I refer to these as more of a pedal assist than an e-bike than anything. But the federal government does not recognize this as a motorized vehicle. That is very important, and we are going to do an entirely separate video on that here in the next few months. And pay no attention to the phone ringing. So Brandon, tell us a little bit about this bike. You know, it's definitely a departure from Trek's usual pedal assist. We have no mid-motor anymore. It's a rear hub motor. The whole new battery system and everything for this one to maintain its affordability.
Yes.
Let's have it.
We are maintaining affordability by going backwards in technology.
Yes.
The big thing is we have a rear hub motor, which if anything more sophisticated will have a mid-motor, as you alluded to previously. Right. So it is going backwards a little bit, but it's keeping the price down significantly.
Absolutely.
The reason why we want the mid-motor is the balance is better, the response is better in a mid-motor, the weight distribution, all that is much nicer with a mid-motor bike. So that's kind of where we're saving some money.
Right. And real quick, an example before, the difference between the mid-motor and the rear hub motor is about $3,000, $3,500 when we look at the mid-motor version of this bike. So not everybody can afford $7,500 for a bike, you know, so let's kind of keep that in mind too.
And if you go to the SLR, you're spending $13,000 for that bike, for that Domane Plus SLR.
Yeah.
So they can get quite
expensive.
spendy. Let's put it that way.
Okay, so go ahead.
Yep. Now this one is going to have the battery integrated into the frame. What's cool about this, it doesn't really look, you got to look pretty hard to realize this is a an e-bike. It's not in your face at all, so some people could get fooled by this one pretty easily. The battery is internal and it is removable. However, it does take some doing.
It's a pain in the butt.
It takes some doing,
so
for sure.
Here's your charging port though. Very accessible, very easy to get to.
Yep.
As far as that goes.
It's a 250 watt Hyena motor in it. Again, the people always want to know.
Did you say Hyena?
Hyena. Yep.
Is that why you mow the lawn for Grandpa? You don't want his hyena to get disturbed?
I don't know what you're talking about.
If
Sometimes
anybody
I know.
could, yeah, if anybody could name that movie that I just quoted, I will pony up like a gift card or something like that for getting to like Chick-fil-A because everybody loves the Lord's chicken.
Is it Grandma's Boy?
No, sometimes I push the lawnmower so Grandpa's hyena don't get disturbed.
I don't know what it is.
Oh my gosh! All
Sorry,
right,
I'm
he
letting
loses.
you down. I'm letting you down.
That's all right. Continue.
So this one will assist you up to 20 miles per hour. So the thing about this bike is,
Oh, really? Not 28?
No, no.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
do not think you're going to buy this bike and whoop up on the club
on
ride.
the youngsters, yeah.
20 miles an hour assist is not going to cut it. I would say that the person that's going to ride this bike is going to ride with a slow group
Right.
and wants to stay with them or by themselves.
Okay.
Because 20 miles an hour is not fast for a road bike. And once that thing cuts off, now you're pushing a 31-pound bike.
Right.
Fighting against that.
Wow,
So
31 pounds. That's 3 videos he actually knew the weight.
well, I'm learning. So don't think you're going to whoop up in a club ride with this
Okay.
thing because you're not. Let's keep you grounded
Yep.
with this one.
Nope, good
It
to
does have a hydroformed aluminum,
Hydroformed
frame that I think looks nice and stealthy for an e-bike.
Absolutely.
Carbon fiber fork on there.
Yep.
Keep the vibration down, keep the weight down just a hair.
Mm-hmm.
And the wheels, of course, everything leaves a little bit to be desired. I think the real highlight is it comes with a 105 group, which
Absolutely.
is great. They could have definitely put a Tiagra group on here or a Claris group, but by putting that 105 group, I'm happy they did that. It's good.
Now we have a group, and Brandon and I have said it many times before, you don't need more than a 105, although we choose
we
to have
want it.
more. Yeah, we want it. We choose to have more. But man, 105 has been the heart and soul of Shimano since I've been riding. God, and I'm 50, 18, so what's that, 32 years? The 105 group has just been tried and true.
great.
So I'm really happy to see that they went with that group and not anything less.
Hydraulic disc brakes on this guy, get you slowed down, because now you got to slow down 31 pounds of bike
Yep.
at 20 miles an hour. So they give you some nice strong brakes on it. They're going to work great.
And we got through axles on this too.
through axles, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to keep the stiffness up a little bit on the front end. You are able to go eventually tubeless with this wheel set.
Okay.
They don't come with tubeless ready tires, so that's something you have to add later or invest money into right away.
You can throw some
but
gator skin tubeless tires on there.
You
and
have,
friggin'
you
ready to
have
rock
the
and roll.
option. You have the option in the future.
Good.
For sure. What else?
Let's talk about cons. I mean, we pretty much highlighted the pros of the bike. We got a great bike at a great price. We got pedal assist up to 20 miles an hour. Not going to set any land speed records or beat the club guys and gals, but for someone who wants to maintain and go out and ride, this is going to be the bike for them. As far as that goes. And as far as cons, I wish the battery was a little bit more maintenance friendly and accessible as far as that goes. I'm used to that older rib technology that Trek did where the battery was integrated and you pop it out and you can take it inside. It was really convenient.
And now
nice.
if you go up to the SLs or the SLR versions, you are going to be able to remove the battery.
Yep, it drops
from
front.
the bottom on that Vizua system.
But we're
which
also
is
talking
nice.
a completely different system though too. We got a mid-motor system
And
from
we're talking
Vizua.
about big bucks now as well.
So
But the thing is, if we're talking about cons, this bike, I would absolutely tell someone who buys this, if you live in Arizona, that this thing's coming inside the house. It's not
Yes.
staying in the garage with that battery sitting in 120 degrees
no.
plus.
Unless you have a climate control garage like me,
Right.
this has got to come in the house.
I would absolutely
Because you
emphasize
can't
that.
remove the battery. Again, that's the
Yep.
crappy part. So you make sure you have space for it, to put in your house someplace. So, and then of course I would say, maybe not a con, but a preference is this rear hub motor. There's a lot to be desired with it.
Yeah, how do you want to put it? I mean, if we took that out of there, then the bike would be $1,000,
$6,000
$1,500 more.
Easy,
So
easy.
it's
Pros and cons, my friend, and we always try to talk about that in pros and cons. But again, for someone who needs a pedal assist bike and wants something reliable, again, we can upgrade and maintenance everything on this bike. You can't beat the price point on this. You really can't.
Right.
It's a good quality ride. Does not come with pedals, so you will have to get some pedals. Clipless, mostly for the roadies, but you can always do a flat if that's what you do. I know on my my gravel bike on the checkpoint, I have the Crank Brothers, the flat clipless hybrid pedal, which I absolutely love. So yeah, I mean, it's just a great all-around bike.
It's a good option. It's not for
is.
everybody, just like every bike, it's not for everybody.
Right.
But hopefully we gave a little bit of insight as to who this might not be for.
Right, and who it's for as well. And again, I want to point out and make sure everybody understands, you know, we're not trying to be fanboys for Trek. This is Trek Bicycle Stores of West Phoenix. We don't have access to a whole lot of other bikes other than really Salsa when they do come in. And we have seen a pivot in the market from bike manufacturers to where there's no longer just high-end pedal assist bikes that are $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 to get your foot in the door. A lot of them now are doing a more entry-level, a more consumer-friendly as far as price tag pedal assist bike, and I think that's great. So, in your neck of the woods where you might live, if you have a Specialized dealer or a Cannondale or Giant dealer, go check out what they have to offer as well too. You'd be surprised. They do have some really nice models that can fit, you know, a tighter budget as far as that goes. But for us here at Trek, it's the AL5 Plus, the Domane Plus, because it's what we have. And this is a fun bike. I actually almost considered this one when I saw it on the website, but I do like the mid-drive motor. So I'm gonna wait and get the SL5 version of this in the carbon. So the SL5 Plus. So all right. Anything else you want to add, Brandon, at this point? You know? No.
I think we covered most of it. Yeah.
So, guys, if you have any questions, like I said before, just ask down below. We'll be more than happy to answer those. Yeah, because we try to cover the main talking points on these as much as you can without going into, you know, 20 minutes of friggin' a regular toolbox topic video. So, like, subscribe, bell notification icon. It's the trifecta we love so much around here. Helps out with the channel, helps out with the video. Trek Bicycle Stores of West Phoenix. That link is down below in the description section. Follow the link, call, ask, and you guys ship, right? Kind of, sort of, maybe.
Batteries, yeah, a lot of times we do.
Okay, yeah. So
just be careful, e-bikes.
Yeah.
We won't.
So, I mean, if you're willing to pay for the extra cost of shipping and you live someplace you can't get one of these, call. You know, they'll ship it to you. Hey, they're good that way. Social media links down below. The Devil's Work, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. It's important to get the word out about Get Out Arizona, group rides, group hikes, all kinds of fun goodness, my friends. So show us some love there as well. The other links down below are affiliate links. You will not be charged any additional money, but we will receive a small commission if you make a qualifying purchase. Helps out with gas money, park passes, and coffee money. The other trifecta we love so much here at Get Out Arizona. So, Brandon, before I close this one out, any final thoughts?
No.
Okay, man, a few words. What do we always say? Be kind to yourself and others, be amazing stewards on that trail. And we have to ask, as I do the robot, what are you waiting for?
Get Out Arizona.
Ah, he's completely thrown off today, but that's okay. Keeping him on his toes. My friends, we'll see you on that next adventure. Brandon, have a good week, man.
You as well.